Good evening, all. We're back with a RTSL game against Cold Warrior. Thanks to Hooked Witch for organising. We brought it forward by an hour, which is nice. And I'm USA, so holding decol is good. And Defectors is nice in the headline. No 4-op cards, but at least we can't get Purge blockaded if we defect the opening headline. So we'll open 442, which also guards against socialist governments. And see how it all goes. But 442 seems fine, and we headline Defectors, and it's done. I need to load up the card tracker, which I've not done. Right, so pitch Defectors, and the rest of my hand. Oh, yep, I should probably say hello. You and I Warsaw Pact. Oh, Olympic Games. Oh, what a tragic headline to defect. De Gaulle, Warsaw, UNI, Decol, Formosa, and Special Relationship. All right. Well, we at least have 5-year plan, 5-year plan to coup back with. Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll just see how bad the ops disparity stacks up in the early war. We might be dealt all 5 4-op cards next turn, he says, hopefully. We will wait to UN intervention / space decol because of the blockade risk. Well, we will not be receiving all 5 4-op cards. Oh my goodness. Is it worth trying to coup back? My instincts tell me it is not, and what we'll do instead is pop 1 in Jordan in case of Suez crisis and 1 in Malaysia to go into Thailand. Yeah, 3-up card, we'd need... Blimey. A 5 or a 6, right? Yeah, a 6 would put 2 back in Iran. Ha! That's not happening. We will still need snag mill ops, so at some point a coup will take place. Let's see how they spread and where. Uh-huh. We are going to space decol. Ugh, man. Oh boy. Because I do think we're either getting blockaded or we might want to use you an intervention on De Gaulle AR6. Ugh. Not the most profoundly good start in the world, but you know, we'll have had worse. May resign ourselves to the coup in Iran so we can move into Thailand and they can only block it with a D-style. And 2 going into Thailand with D-style at Defcon 3 is not the worst thing ever. And they did have Suez, so that's good at least. Yes. Okay, we're going to bite and we're going to coup Iran. Oh, it's a 6, and of course they're in a great position to realign us. Oh well. Ah, they've got Asia scoring. Neat. Well done them. That does mean we can cover Pakistan. Yep, that's fine. Even with Asia scoring having dropped, what we don't want is to get into a position where they can just realign us out of Iran. Now they have to coup. Or use the China card to take Pakistan, which is also fine by me. Nope, they're just going big. Please miss. They missed. That's great. We'll see if we get blockaded. If we do get blockaded, we'll pop one more in Thailand. If we don't get blockaded, it's a choice between UNI de Gaulle into France or to Egypt, one Lebanon. The fact we've not seen Nasser means, well, there's also socialist governments to take into account, so neither's spectacular. Okay. Right, now we're not going to get domination in the Middle East. We definitely press on. So let's move them out of Italy, and we will UNI de Gaulle, take France, and we got Middle East scoring in the headline, not Europe. But Marshall Plan can recover most of the damage of a socialist government. And we got D-style as well, nice. I mean, if they blockade us, we're losing it for sure. But it could be worse. Yeah, Marshall Plan's still the headline. I mean, if they kill us in Iran, we're in a bad way. We'll just get presence in Jordan and swallow another domination, which isn't great at -5 already. Okay. I mean, that looks promising for Europe at least, unless they oh no, we had 5-year plan in turn 1. Doi, doi, doi. For overprotect, overprotect, and that's us. And they go off to space. They are racking up the points, so we need a flubbed coup on Iran again. Oh boy. Ah, well, we are lucky. No. Cover Pakistan against the China Guard. Wow, he's been unlucky with his coups. Does he have NASA? No, but he's going for it. Oh! Good. Whew, deep breaths. We probably want to cover Thailand before Vietnam revolts and then decide how we're going to play it. So this is just going to take Korea. Yeah, so let's go to India. Oh man, I really hope they have Europe scoring because we kind of want that to go back into the deck. If it's only on turn 3, we're only going to score at once, which is once less than I'd like while dominating. Okay. Dominating a region that's already scored is fine, and weakening Europe as well is fine. Do we want to do that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yep, spreading around. That's fine, right? So we are going to admit we don't have Europe scoring because it's their AR6 next anyway. And if they don't have it, they don't have it. Ah, go on, have it. Woo! Living the dream. And then we will go... If we do that, they need to get... we might do Indonesia. If we do that, they need to get decoll in the headline and flip. And we dominate. That's fine. It's not great, not bad. It's what it is. We got decoll. We're fortunate enough for that. So blockade D-style, space decoll, which means containment is our headline in case we get purged, and because there's nothing else really here. So they've got duck and cover. US, Japan, Romanian abdication, Arab-Israel war, and, unfortunately, socialist governments. Do we have Arab-Israel war? He says no. Reshuffle. We got decoll Formosa and Norad Fidel. Yeah, duck and cover US, Japan, Romanian, Arab, Israel, socialist governments. He's going big. Burma was the other option. I was not greedy. Oh, lucky again. Woo! I have really been seat of pants. Get CIA out the deck. Well done them. So they've also got EEU as their 6th card. We will coup in the absence of anything else to do and getting a Millop, and we'll coup Iraq. Unsurprising failure. Okay, so we are... Oh yeah, it's a 2-op card as well. I need to remember. So actually I cover the Millops entirely, yeah. Oh boy, I would have just sailed through this turn forgetting I was contained. So what are they likely to do? They are spacing duck and cover, which means they might have to eat US Japan. Okay, we can space NASA though, so let's take NASA. Is that good? It's going to come back to bite us at some point. But they now have to move immediately into Libya. They don't have Middle East scoring. They do have Arab-Israeli war. So that's a reason to take the new. Okay, good. They used it for influence, so now we know we're safe jamming Israel. So now we just need to get through the end of the turn and do something about Egypt. Now, if we're blockading decoll, spacing D-style, that means we do have to eat Fidel. So I guess we take Panama and Mexico and just hope we don't get routed by junta or liberation theology. And we'll need to do a bit of getting ahead in. So I guess what we do is we go 1 Egypt with NASA, 1 Angola. and then drop to 2-3 Egypt, which is bad, but not totally giving it up. So US, Japan are going to hold duck and cover, or looking to space twice, which they could do also, yeah. So, oh well, we spaced decol. I mean, we're blockading D-Star or decol, right? So it doesn't matter. Oh, NASA. So duck and cover going up next. Oh, as well as developing our new world, we also want to make sure we cover Italy and Thailand against brush war, which is another thing, unfortunately. Well, that doesn't help. So yeah, let's blockade away D-Star, and we will go one there. And one Portugal, one Angola. Fill battlegrounds. Don't fear brush war. So he knows we're going to fill Nasser at some point, which is a shame, but, you know, Sadat will come along to help there. Fidel is a little more irritating. So the game turn is going to play. It's going to be around -5, -6. Do we cover India against getting jammed by the China card? Yeah, I guess we do. Spacing duck and cover AR6 or using Romanian abdication somehow? I think I'm just going to resign myself on Egypt. Alright, so we can do that to dominate Asia in the headline, or we could also move into Zaire and not dominate Asia in the headline. Let's dominate Asia and worry about Africa later. Alright, that's what it is. Holding duck and cover. We're behind in the Middle East, but doing alright elsewhere. Let's see what the mid-war brings. C's nice, Middle East is bad, South America is neutral. So that's fine for the Middle East. And we've got UN intervention. So we don't have to rush on Sadat. So I guess shuttle diplomacy before Sadat is good. More than independent Reds and Sadat and a scoring card. Let's go with shuttle dip. Three scoring cards, holy moly. Yeah, I suppose I could also have used We Will Bury You and then followed it up with you an intervention on liberation theology, which I didn't stop to think about long enough. But, I mean, headlining a 4-op card just to deny a coup, I mean, I suppose it's probably alright. We'll find out, won't we? Based on the strength of their coup. So worst here is Hunter, I think. Let's please try and avoid that. Oh. A VP, and surprisingly enough, I am holding UNI, so well done in that respect. We'll event set out after the opening coup, and then probably play into Jordan. Zaire? Yeah. Comic-Con used that. Still holding duck and cover. So C, then South America, then Sadat, then Middle East, then UNI and Wheelberry and Space Libthy. That looks like the turn, barring any sort of weird encounters. Still, there's a lot of tinkering that can be done by my opponent. Brush War's the biggest fear. Ooh, going off to space, which they can do comfortably. We will drop Southeast Asia scoring. And they'll probably space duck and cover next. I think we can hold off on South America, right? We know that they don't have... Allende is the worst, but we can drop it in response, right? They don't have Hunter because they headlined U2. So, yeah. And all the other ones are in the deck. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, let's go another route. Interesting. All right, we will U2 intervention, UN intervention, doi. And we will go 1, 2. We're going to cover Italy against Brush War. And we'll put another one in Algeria because we don't want them to tap it again. Yeah, that's fine. Not necessarily super happy with that, but it'll do. I expect to see him play into Nigeria here. And we'll event Sadat. It's only one op for them to play into Syria to deny us domination, but we can't do anything about that. Yep. So, I expect them to either drop Africa for 0 here or put 1 in Syria. But our turn is mapped out for us, and we're going to -8, which isn't great. And with a successful coup at Angola, we'll be dominated in Africa. So the scoreline isn't, you know, fantastic. Being ahead in Europe and doing all right in Asia helps. That's nice. Yep, just an event repair. So we do get Middle East on, which is lovely. And we continue to be ahead in Asia for now, but it's only 3 or 4 ops for them to break that. Well, I shouldn't have put that one up into Portugal because now they can't brush war it. But that's fine. Again, can't be helped. That's what it is. Japan can come to the rescue there. I mean, that's to some extent actually incorrect card timing, because if they purge me now, I have to event Liberation Theology. I guess it's unlikely. Oh, nice work. Well, is my face red? So greedy for Middle East Dom. That's bit me in the backside. But we can bear trap here. And hopefully score Europe and do some shenanigans with Central America as well. So let's start with a trap. Although Cuban Missile Crisis is also fine, isn't it? It's not, because actually De Gaulle into Cuban Missile Crisis is bad. So, special relationship Nixon, special relationship. Special relationship's currently great, of course, because they've just evented NATO. Cuban Missile Crisis and bear trap. Yeah, I think we'll bear trap. Nixon and OAS. Central America scoring out. Okay. We'll start with bear trap. Looking for a scorer. The good news is, that doesn't do anything in Europe. Does cause some trouble in Central America, but we could just coup Panama or Mexico, depending on where they play. And if they play into Nicaragua or Haiti, we coup Nigeria. With Cultural Revolution before we event Nixon and steal the China card. Which we could then use to jam South Korea, potentially. But that's for later. The important thing is Europe, we should be able to get away with domination. Warsaw Pact's gone and Poland's in a fragile state. They get duck and cover away. That's a shame. So we will coup, and we will coup with Cultural Revolution on Mexico. And we're just looking for anything higher than a 1, please. Just enough. Do you have Hunter? Uh-oh. It misses. Okay, so we will make them for ABM treaty. Let's pop 2 in South Africa as well. We've got special relationships, so if they do something weird in Europe, we can respond immediately. Despite that, the scoreline's still going well, so, you know, let's not count our chickens. What we're looking for is a 4-op card 2 into West Germany, so we can just hit straight back with special relationship. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's drop Central America, knowing we're never going to dominate there. And they've got 5 unknown cards. But we will get Europe off. We're going to hold Allende, and we're going to steal the China card. Which means eventing OAS, so I suppose we put both in Chile? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so we go special relationship 2 into France. And that is unfortunate for Israel, but the Middle East has scored and they need to use, what, 6 ops to take Israel? They may want to. Ooh, that's neat. We will not take the China card off them, and we'll hope we get Yasuri. Ooh, he's cramping us for space here. He's playing very well. If he's got to goal as well, I'm in a real pickle. Thank goodness. Just goes around shoring up. That's fine by me. So Europe scoring. The scoreline is blue. Hurrah! I mean, yeah, we'll pitch Andy here. For lone gunman. Ha! Well, that's a good one. ABM treating the headline for sure. So Andy went, OAS went, Ask not went. We've got ABM and grain sales, which are nice. We unfortunately got lone gunman, which is not nice. Flap out and Muslim Rev. Whee. Muslim Rev's gonna hurt. OPEC and lads. Missile Envy and Willy. I think ABM's still the best shot. No, grain sales must be the best shot. Yeah, because unfortunately, Missile Envy could pull nuclear test ban or purge. So let's headline grain sales. Stripping a card is always fun. If we see nuclear test ban go, we could Missile Envy them for sure, and see if we can purge them. But I think purge is a likely headline here, along with Quagmire, I guess. Or Salt to steal something back. Plenty of options. Brezhnev going big. Can we purge them? No. But we do pull Quagmire, which we can use to coup Nigeria. Oh no, wait. It events, right? Play it or return it. We'll self-quag, because we have a lot of cards we're happy pitching, and we want to deny them a coup. Not delighted about that. Muslim Rev is actually neutral because we will always be able to repair. So we'll start by pitching. I think we'll start by pitching OPEC. So I expect to see 4 ops into South Africa here and then a realign on Angola, which isn't great for us, but makes sense to attack the unscored region. 2 VPs better than none. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, let's please get out in 1, please, please. Please, please, please. Splendid. So we want to have them flip Nigeria first. Amazing. So we go 4 into South Africa. I did forget that they are under Brezhnev, so I thought those 3 ops were just flipping Nigeria. Oh my goodness. So now we will put 2 in Botswana, and if they complete South Africa, we can try and set up rear lines. That does unfortunately give them a mill-op target, but we weren't going to back and forth on Africa successfully for long. I think if they take South Africa, we... Oh, blimey, Purge as well. No, so we will ABM Nigeria, and if they use the China card to flip Pakistan, well done them. Because they're more likely to be holding Africa scoring. Alliance has gone. Brezhnev has gone. De Gaulle's still in there. 5-year plan's still in there. It's a reason to missile envy him. Going for it. Fair enough. Let's missile envy them. We're not going to die doing it, right? No. So let's missile envy them. And if we're lucky, we get 5-year plan. Salt Yasuri, De Gaulle, 5-year plan. There are no 4-op cards left. I mean, if we 5-year plan, it triggers automatically. Nah, that's a shame. We actually did him a favour. Brilliant. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, so we coup with Willy Brandt. Oh, that's harsh. But, you know, Oppo's been having a mare with coups as well. So we'll allow it. Yeah, well done. So it goes. Okay, and we space Muslim Rev. Great. VOA's real nice. They know we've got Lone Gunman. They have 5-year plan. Ooh, they've got Hunter. Oof. And Salt. And How I Learned. We got De Gaulle back, so at least Europe's alright. Portuguese and South America. So, Camp David. They've got Camp David. And Colonial Rear Guards? Blimey. And Usuri. I've either been tracking cards really bad or we know their entire hand. 5-year plan, Hunter, Salt, How I Learned, Panama Canal, Camp David, Colonial, Usuri. That's a very American hand. And I guess we start with Hunter knowing... Sorry, start with VOA. Oh no, VOA triggers before Hunter, doesn't it? So... I guess it's a mitt. There has been a reshuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my 9th card is Formosa. Back in my hand. 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so we only know 8 of their cards. But I think Hunter's likely. On that basis, I think we event a mitt. So we can VOA after. Yeah. So Asia we can pitch, and Central America we can pitch. Brilliant. We'll pitch Purge because we don't want... we want to try and reduce variance at this point. We leave Nixon and East Europe in, for sure. And now you can Hunter. And then we can VOA if things go disastrously. Great. So the first thing they should do is put an extra 1 in Venezuela. We may have to event nuclear subs even though we've got a bunch of lousy 2-op cards. But now knowing that Asia's not going to score before the end of the game is good for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we still need to do something there. Oh dear. Well, we definitely clear them out of the Americas. If that was bait to get Voice of America out of our hand. Five-year Salt, Panama, Camp David, Colonial, and Usuri. And one other card. They may salt something. But then we can play Lone Gunman. So actually salting's not the end of our world. And I assume they might 5-year plan Panama Canal to get the most out of it. So we will event and repair de Gaulle, space Portuguese, and do a bit of eating of South Africa versus Portugal, I guess. Yeah, shoring up, shoring up. I'm fine with that. So let us space Portuguese Empire. That's a shame. I mean, if we can get US-Japan back, that solves Asia quite quickly. And the slow way is... Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. Great. The slow way is take Taiwan and event Formosa, but whew, that's going to take a while. Let's coup Zimbabwe because it dominates Africa and threatens to set up pretty prolific rear lines. Although I think we're probably bluffing, right? We need to hold the China card against lone gunmen. Yeah. Not salting anything. That's good work. But we'll now overprotect Botswana. That's sorts. Yeah, we'll use nuclear subs first. I'm not dead to the concept of sorting out Asia. Although I guess Chile and Venezuela are in inverted commas more attractive. Boy howdy. That works for us. Yeah, I think it's it's just too much of a gamble to. So we'll overprotect Lao. Pop another one in Israel. Yeah, ugh, that feels really boring. So they've got 5-year plan, Panama, and one other card. Ah, so they're going to 5-year plan the other card. Chile. Oh, nice. Even better. All right, we'll event and repair de Gaulle. I mean, that's now not a coup target for them, which suits me with Hunter gone. So you 5-year planning Europe scoring? That would be really annoying. Or are you holding 5-year plan, which is risky in the late war? No. Going for Dom in Asia, despite Asia scoring haven't been. Okay, what are you pitching? Africa. Well done. Okay. Kudos. So we finish with South African unrest, which we resolve first. So we will overprotect Angola and take Chile. Oh boy, this is nice. This is real nice. We want to get a space away. Missile envy because we hold we will bury you is probably safe. That's good. US Japan we can do at our leisure. And we can Aldrich James away lone gunman. Bada bing, bada boom. As long as we don't get terrorized. So let's start with missile envy. US Japan. We will bury you. Comic-Con. Aldrich. One small step and Allende. Pershing. That's the 9. So what's the worst that could happen? They event duck and cover. That seems unlikely. Let's miss LMVM. D-Star, very nice. So they will press into South America. So if we can level the Middle East, level Asia, then hopefully we're on cruise control. So I expect to see them go Venezuela, Brazil, Argentina, maybe even Peru if they want to get greedy rear lines on Chile. And that's bad because it's an unscored region and late in the war for me to do other stuff. On the other hand, OTOH. If I can level up the Middle East before they score there, then I'm sitting a bit more comfortably. So, I do want to space We Will Bury You after all that. One, two, three. Yeah, they go for it. That's nice for us. So we will absolutely coup Argentina and go 50-50. Yep. For sure. Oh. Whew. So we want to take Argentina and Israel. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So we will do that with Comecom. And Comecon. So space We Will Bury You. Aldrich Lone Gunman, so we can't use the China card. Event, we're going to have to repair Allende. Space, event, probably event, if they go to space. Event and repair, pitch Lone Gunman, and use the 3 ops cleanly. So let's not get terrorized. And if we can not get terrorized, things look alright. Yeah, that makes sense. So we want our space, We Will Bury You. Great, and now we event one small step to leapfrog them. Event, repair, pitch. Come on, no terrorism. No terrorism, and we probably have this sewn up. That's fine for us. That's also fine for now. So we will definitely event one small step. I suppose getting terrorized. No, we want to event US-Japan first. Resolve Asia. Let's think about the things that we don't want to get pulled out of our hand. Space is annoying, but not like Asia domination annoying. So next up is event one small step, and then use some of Pershing's ops to shore up Argentina and Chile and the like. They may jam a 4-up card into Argentina here, of course, but then Pershing like doesn't remove domination from France or West Germany. So if they do punch a 4-up card into Argentina, we use all of Pershing to flip it back. That does leave us in a bad way in Chile later on, but again, it's repairable. And we're just about keeping our noses ahead here. That's the prerogative. Keep ahead by the whiskers. No. Oh. Whew. Ah. My heart actually faltered there. No. No. let go of that. 2 in Saudi. Okay, fine. They've got AWACS. So, what do we want to do first? Now terrorism's fine. Let's do Pershing. Ooh, Pershing allows them to invent war games. I mean, it's ludicrous, but imagine a world in which we use Pershing, give them a chance to pitch war games for a tie, and I have to say no to it. Just want to maximize my routes. Oh, so glad that terrorism was used for ops. Yep. So Pershing we will repair Argentina with. And now the Middle East is safe from Muslim Rev, which is back in the deck. So we will go West Germany, and because we dominate Europe and we have access, etc., we'll put 2 in Argentina. So, we could be dominated in South America because we are going to have to go Allende before Aldrich here. So if they get domination off in South America, then again, kudos. But we can't be all things to all men. I mean, that's annoying, and we'll have to deal with that later. But we've got one step at a time here. Do you have either of the scoring cards? They may just play into Iran. I mean, with the Iranian hostage crisis, again, it's one of those ones that's annoying but not insurmountable. And we're ahead on score. We're going to be able to pitch Lone Gunman. Ortega's not going to kill us, so we just need to get through to the end of the game. Nixon's still in the deck, so he could still steal the China card back if we have to, and that's good for us too. So takes Iran, fights for Chile, but we're going to pitch Lone Gunman. And we will overprotect Argentina against both Thatcher the Betrayer and an AR1 coup. No scoring card, tear down this wall, drops Defcon, Solidarity frigs up Poland, Europe's looking nice. And we can have and East European unrest. Oh boy. We can have a good old time in Europe. Not that we need to, but we start with tear down this wall. Yeah, it sure is. We definitely start with tear down this wall. And the rest of our cards, Aldrich is gone, Lone Gunman's gone. Solidarność, East European unrest, North Sea oil and NORAD. Yuri, puppet governments, lads, evil empire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is tear down this wall, which I've already removed. Don't have any war cards, but could still event an evil empire. Puppet governments we can just use to add some more oomph in Africa and Central America. South America scoring for 0 is fine. We will definitely coup East Germany. It fails, but that's fine. So we can go Solidarity and East European unrest. I think we just frig with Europe, right? We also want to take Syria and flip Lebanon, potentially, before they drop Middle East for Dom. And when we don't want A action rounds, I don't think. Well, they're preventing a 4 VP OPEC. 5 VP OPEC is nice. So maybe we do. If they don't drop OPEC in the headline. If they just repair East Germany, I think we go for North Sea oil. So, Iranian hostage crisis, East Germany and Israel. Okay, that's fine. So we definitely go North Sea oil. We might be losing the Middle East here, but we are denying OPEC, which is a large number of VPs at this point in the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping at this point it's now just a, you know, careful trot to victory. Not when you play the Reformer. But we can afford to give up the China card. We've got NORAD in our back pocket for like free ops, and we can just kapow them with East European unrest. And in fact, of course, right now East European unrest denies them presence in Europe, which is disgusting. But CI's gone. The China card is just a tool at this point. That's fine. Event repair. I mean, De Gaulle's gone. Suez is gone. Before. Let's overprotect West Germany. Because if they play into Greece thinking they're going to level up country count, then we can hit them with East European and Western solidarity. Wow. Well, I look like a prophet, don't I? Next is solidarity. Actually, solidarity is no rush. I can take Portugal and Canada with Evil Empire. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Let's just use lads to take Portugal. Get a coup off on Haiti towards the end of the turn to get my Milops. They want theirs. It hits. Neat. I'm not in a hurry to repair that. Let's instead stick them with solidarity. And then we'll finish the turn with a coup. Well, yeah, that's fine. Great. So, oh yeah, I've got an R8. Oh, doy. Puppet governments to cover Nigeria and put one in Colombia, maybe? Ooh, or just use Evil Empire to break Korea. No. Use an Evil Empire to take Israel and break Lebanon. Yeah. That'll do. Europe's nice. Still no war games. I guess Defectors is the headline. So 17, 19, 20. Yeah. So let's headline Defectors and see if we can just run out cards that score us the game. Winning the game with the VP from Thatcher the Betrayer would definitely be a new thing in my world. So, Liberation Theology, but Central America scored. Decol, yeah, great. Great defect. So we'll go Kitchen Debates, Europe, and then hopefully Iron Lady. This is Africa, which has scored. There's no reason for us to rush. Let's put 2 in Angola, overprotect France. And take Lebanon. Yeah. They can still space for 1 VP. So there's no guarantee here. Yaha. Very good. So yeah, maybe I don't go over 20 this turn, but it's turn 10. It's not even turn 9. I've lost track of the time. There is no way I can lose this game. Oh, Indo-Pakistani War's bad. Neat. Let's take the China card. Let's do that much. I think we're in good shape here. So, you know, sort of stating the obvious. I don't mean to be cheeky. Yeah, that's fine. We'll jab him in the ribs. Ooh. Very neat. But if you want domination in Africa, oh, you've got domination in Africa. So you can level up Europe as well. Oh well. It's still alright, right? Even if they level up Europe, they dominate Middle East and Africa. We dominate Central America, even South America, even in Asia. Yep. Okay. It's what it is. We do it in final. Well, we got a win. Well done, opponent. They never stopped fighting. And it was really a cruel game for them. But both Rutzel and Itzel have been a ropey start for me altogether, so I'll take what I can get, even while saying thanks for the game. Well, that's the end of game 1 this week. I am playing another game Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, so you'll get plenty more of me if you are up for it. So in the short term, thank you for watching. Good long game, lasted over an hour. Very good. Cool. Well, I'm sure I could have done other stuff differently. Let me know. And in the meantime, thanks a lot, and I will see you tomorrow for another. Bye for now.